I wish it wasn't so easy to play the game because then it wouldn't hurt as much as it does now watching so many people playing the game and actually winning at it. Let me explain. My definition of playing the game is looking at the way things are run and using that knowledge of how things are run to your benefit, and in doing so blatantly taking advantage of the flaws in the system so that you can gain everything and anything that you want. It really isn't difficult at all to find the flaws in the system of whatever grand scheme you are trying to accomplish. A good example of what I'm trying to talk about here is the politics behind all of the top players being top players in all the professional sports leagues. A lot of the time they get there based on merit and skill, but a lot of the other time they also only make it because their parents are a part of the organization, or they're high executive that's friends with somebody in the organization, something like that. But this doesn't also happen in sports. This also happens in the corporate world. Stuff like that happens all the time. This also happens in the movie industry. It happens on YouTube. It happens everywhere. Nothing's immune to this. If you know the right people, it's really easy to get chummy with the right person, and then you can rise through the ladder that way. This happens quite a lot when you're starting a new job, because you can attach yourself to a person and then everyone will look at you in a better light that way. But the one thing you have to ask yourself is, are you personally okay with that? A lot of the time the answer is going to be yes, and that's quite a disturbing trend. A lot of people lose their integrity that way, and it's because they want to play the game instead of working from the ground up. It's really the easy way out if you think about it. It's easy to look at the formulas on how things work and then use that to your advantage, take advantage of that, and use it as a way of getting to the top a lot quicker than it would if you just started from the bottom and didn't use these tips and tricks. In the end, all that really happens is you're cheating yourself out of feeling that you've actually accomplished something, unless you actually feel like you've accomplished something by taking advantage of how things are run and using that to your advantage. A lot of people would look at that as being smart, and in a sense, they are right about that as well. It is smart to take advantage of a system that you know is working. It may not work forever, but if at that point it's working and you want to take advantage of it, sure, go ahead. All that really happens in the end is your peers will notice this, and they'll judge you quietly about it. And then you can be proud of yourself that you've found out how things worked and you took advantage of it. I mean, hey, if that's something that you want to do, by all means, I'm not telling you to stop. I just find it hard to watch good people sometimes turn their head away from working hard at things and going the easy way. I always find that it's better to work hard for the things that you want, because in the end, the payoff will be all that much better. Hard work isn't as appreciated as it used to be, and that is a very terrifying reality.